If you want to be a successful commercial entertainer, click on the link below. Dooney's Coaching Secrets will help you, and my individual one-on-one sessions start at only $300, and it's a money-back guarantee. So if you're not happy with it, I'll give you your money back. Hi there. Now this is going to be a fun series that we're going to do, okay? These are games, stage activities, and all different kinds of crazy things you can do with balloons. Okay, but simple. Simple, simple, simple. Not complicated, and don't take too much time to make or do, okay, in the show. So when I was working restaurants, I used to do 5 nights a week. I'd do 1,500 balloons a week, and that's how I learned a lot of what I learned, right? But one of the things I started doing was if I saw a group of kids sit down over in the corner of the restaurant with their family, I would take just a long, straight balloon and make a shooter. Now, shooters are pretty easy, right? You've probably done this before. You may not have, but if you haven't, here we go. You take your finger and you stick it in the end of the balloon. Now, notice how far I held my hand away. I held my hand away just far enough for about the length of my finger, and that stabilizes it as I put it in. So I stick it all the way in, and then I grab it with one hand. Now, when I let go, boom, it will shoot. But here's the deal. As long as it's straight, the straighter the better. If I put my finger in and then I twist it just like that, then what happens is it rifles, it spins as it comes off. Now I can shoot it 10, 20, 30, 40 feet and aim, boom, and get it right where I want it to go. Okay? So with practice, you can get further and further and more accurate. All right? So here's the deal. If I shoot these into the crowd, like now, the way I'll use them is say I'm working a birthday party and it's kind of slow. It's, you know, there's lots of people going around and nobody's coming up and getting balloons right away, right? What I'll do is I'll make 10 of these or 5 of these, and I'll just shoot them. Boom, 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 around the party, trying to hit the kids. Boom, 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 boom. And sometimes I miss, sometimes I hit. Like if it's a banquet, that's a great thing. Like a christening or a bat mitzvah, bar mitzvah, something like that. I will shoot these, boom, boom, and I can hit table, 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 table. And all of a sudden you see people out there playing with them. They'll play with them. They'll even throw them like a javelin, all right? It works exactly the same to throw them as like a javelin. You just don't get the distance, right? You get more distance if you do the shooter thing. But just these alone add a lot of color and fun. And like say you're doing a New Year's Eve party, right? You're making hats, you're making hats, you're making hats, and it's getting ready to just about be that time for New Year's Eve. What I'll do is I will take and pre-blow 20 of these, 30 of these, straight things, and instead of shooting them just because it takes longer, I will javelin them out into the audience. I'll throw all these onto the dance floor, right? All of these go out onto the dance floor. And now everybody's got them and they're waving them, and all of a sudden in, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, I don't know. You've got a ton of color, a ton of motion, a ton of fun out on the dance floor. All right? So recently I did a show for a preschool group. It was about 60 kids, right, in a classroom. And what I did was I started with a shooter, and then I inflated one more. And this one I made a target with, okay? So you can make, see how I put the 2 balls there? Now if I bring those 2 balls into the inside of the circle, it makes a nice circle, all right? So what I did was I had one of the parents or one of the teachers stand on one side of the audience. I went onto the other side of the audience with my shooter, and I tried to shoot the balloon all the way over the audience and make the shot. Now, usually I miss. I might miss once or twice. I might hit it the first time, but that's okay. It's all a part. Can I try it again? Can I try it again? And the closer I get, and then when I make it, everybody claps because it's a lot of fun. So I recently did that at this preschool. It was great fun. And then I had this idea. So I made a bigger one. And I'll just make 2 balloons real quick. Okay, and the thing about the 2 balloons is that if you tie them together just like I did the others, only you tie just the ends together. Now you've got a double-sized target, right? And then I did a 3rd one, just for fun. Only I didn't blow this one up all the way. And what I've got now is I've got a smaller target, right? Okay, so for the finale of this bit, I had the closest kids hold the smallest target. I had further back, I had the bigger target further back away from me. And then the final target, the really big target, I had way far away from me. I think I have some pictures I'll put up for you. But the idea is it went small, middle, large, right? Throughout my audience. Small up close, middle in the middle, large in the back. And then what I did was I took my shooter and I attempted to shoot through all 3 targets at once. Now the thing of it is, it's not that hard because your little one's close. So you just have to get in the little one, boom, and I nailed it the very first time. This was maybe 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago I did this. And it was great fun, great fun. So that is just a quick tutorial on shooters. You can also hand out shooters or just have the kids javelin them and shoot through all these targets. You can have one kid hold the target, one kid shooting. And once again, now it's not sculptures that you put away, it's sculptures that you play with. All right, that's the idea. Let's play with these things.